What up? You busy? I don't even care.
Oh my god, Marcus.
I'm about to shoot through. Yeah. Coming right now.
You got me feeling for you right now. Roll the gas, we can blow it, baby, right now. Drink a little, get you lit, see you hype now. Ain't talking later, shit, I really want you right now. Hit the bedroom, then we turn the lights down. Legs up, got them doing suicides now. Looking on you, got the sheets all wet now. Let's get it in, love, I'm talking about right now. Right now, it's me and you, chilling out by the pool. Living our best lives, we blowing the best fruit. Sweet is the best fruit. For starters, you make a nigga blush. We on a journey, I promise you, we ain't gotta rush. Skin soft as the best silk, I gotta touch every part of your body before I tear it up. After we flood the sheets, we gotta paddle up. It be that arch in your back that have a nigga stuck. Back shots, I'm giving you on the regular. Non-stop flights, we doing all the etc. You was so fine, I figure I gotta marry ya. Hair be the best, I'm probably gon' have the calendar. Count the paper while we rolling up. Get the bread right, shit, I'm trying to live it up. Glance over just so I can see your bright smile. Let's get it in, shit, I'm talking about right now. Yeah, you got me feeling for you right now. Roll the gas, we can blow it, baby, right now. Drink a little, get you lit, see you hype now. Ain't talking later, shit, I really want you right now. Hit the bedroom, then we turn the lights down. Legs up, got them doing suicides now. Looking on you, got the sheets all wet now. Let's get it in, love, I'm talking about right now.
Right now, put your boy shit soon as she leave the house. Still looking for the score like a kill count. Full of different shit, hope you all into this. Sick, have you twisted, all bitten shit. Yeah, going hard, none of that timid shit. Last time she said harder, I did it. Talking right down, pipe down, lights down. Love see you squeeze the sheets, feel a bite down. Ain't it nice how when you lie down, put your legs up from the side down, put you on top, help you drive down. Love how you saddled it, watch you climb down. Now I'm in deep, watch you clutch sheets. Love when you exhale like a spreadsheet. Wanna take some good notes, probably write it down. She wants some nauseous. Right now.
You got me feeling for you right now. Roll the gas, we can blow it, baby, right now. Drink a little, get you lit, see you hype now. Ain't talking later, shit, I really want you right now. Hit the bedroom, then we turn the lights down. Legs up, got them doing suicides now. Looking on you, got the sheets all wet now. Let's get it in, love, I'm talking about right now.
PK, pick a pussy, probably wetter than Pacific. Twisted like a ghetto bird, trying to say Pacific. Black excellence, brew. See right how I kick it. If I ask, face some leather seats, best believe she with it. This is King Talk, tell them niggas catch up. Outfield niggas just say I don't rest up. Bless her. Babe says she wants tequila liquor. Now we extra ingredients. The liquor at the party scene. Dope headed home on the E-way. Connect us in HS. Express how the scene play. Getting top down on the E-way with the top down. King getting rolled while he drove. Now we hot now. Home plate mode. I ain't even hit the driveway. Word to Usher. King always did it my way. Said I owed a dick, so I got some debts to pay. She will role play right now, just press play.
You got me feeling for you right now. Roll the gas, we can blow it, baby, right now. Drink a little, get you lit, see you hype now. Ain't talking later, shit, I really want you right now. Hit the bedroom, then we turn the lights down. Legs up, got them doing suicides now. Looking on you, got the sheets all wet now. Let's get it in, love, I'm talking about right now.
Yeah. What up? You already know it's your brother Virgil Berry, aka Stacks with the Facts. And we here, man, Thursday night, ladies' night, you dig? What's happening, man? What's going on with y'all? What's going on with y'all, man? How y'all doing tonight on this Thursday night out here in Columbus, man? It's cold, it's wet, it's rainy. You know, it's getting into the wintertime season, man. You know what I'm talking about? You already know what it is, man. It's your brother, aka Staff with the Facts, man. How's y'all doing this evening, man? You know what I'm talking about? Is y'all ready to have this conversation, though? You dig? The 4B movement. For bullshit, you ask me, man. That's what I think it stands for bullshit. That's what it stands for if you ask me, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what it stands for. What y'all know about this 4B movement mess? Huh? So now that Trump is back in office, man, you got the chicks over here in America just going nuts over this now. This 4B thing is something that started in Korea, South Korea to be exact, I think, if I'm not mistaken. And, you know, over there, them chicks is actually oppressed over there to some extent and degree. You know, women ain't got a lot of rights in countries like Korea. You know what I'm saying? Basically, communist, patriarchal governments like Korea, you know, North Korea, South Korea, man, ain't nothing happening over there with that stuff, man. So I guess the chicks over there said, you know what, since we're not getting any rights, I guess we're gonna shave our heads and we're gonna withhold. You know, we're not gonna have sex with the guys. We're not gonna go on dates with guys. We're not gonna get married to guys, and we're not gonna have children with them until we get fair treatment or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Which sounds, I guess, fair or sounds good in theory, but in practice, you know, I mean, come on, man. Over here in America, man, it's 80+% of chicks is single mothers, man. So, you know, I don't see chicks putting a lock on the box, man, just because Trump is in office over here in America. There's gonna be some of them that try to, but I think the 4B movement over here in America died before it even came alive out here, man. I'm gonna say it died before it even came alive out here, man. 4B. Let's go, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. You know? We gotta go back to the origins of this, man.
Today, we want to talk about something that I think there has been a lot of international media attention on.
Mm-hmm.
We also cover the similar topics as part of our street interviews, as well as like maybe inviting people like you who's actually qualified to talk about these things, given the fact that you're a reporter and a journalist. I think without fail, like a lot of people always asking me as if I'm the expert just because we happen to be based in Korea. Hey, what's happening? Why is the fertility rate?
Hold on real quick. Let's see if we can find something that's a little shorter than that. Here we go.
한국 페미니즘이랑 비슷하게 관련한 목소리 내서 낭독하는 시간 같은 거 다시 가지지 않을까? 네.
At least he's speaking English, right?
합의 운동은 남성과 그 섹스하지 않고 연애하지 않고 출산하지 않고 결혼하지 않는다라는 네 가지를 하지 않아야 한다라는 구체적인 행동 원칙을 담고 있는 운동이었습니다.
The 4B movement is fast gaining momentum in the US after Donald Trump's victory in US elections. Originally from South Korea, the 4B movement calls for shunning heterosexual bonds. Searches for the trend have spiked online after Trump won the US presidential elections on November 5. B stands for bi, which is the Korean word for no. The movement has 4 principles. Bihon, no marriage. Bishulsen, no childbirth. Bione, no dating. And bisexual, no sex. Interestingly, the 4B movement rose in South Korea after the American Me Too movement spurred a global wave of feminism. Young women in South.
Hold on, this is how we're gonna do this. Hold on, because we got to box cleverly, y'all. We got to box cleverly. All right. We got to box cleverly, y'all. Hold on real quick. Give me a couple seconds. Hold on real quick. Smash that like button, click on the bell, and subscribe to the page. Hold on. Hold on real quick. Hold on real quick.
Online in minutes with AI. Let's.
운동은 남성과 그 섹스하지 않고 연애하지 않고 출산하지 않고 결혼하지 않는다라는 네 가지를 하지 않아야 한다라는 아주 구체적인 행동 원칙을 담고 있는 운동이었습니다.
The 4B movement is fast gaining momentum in the US after Donald Trump's victory in US elections. Originally from South Korea, the 4B movement calls for shunning heterosexual bonds. Searches for the trend have spiked online after Trump won the US presidential elections on November 5. B stands for bi, which is the Korean word for no. The movement has 4 principles. Bihon, no marriage. Bishulsan, no childbirth. Bione, no dating. And DISSECT, no sex. Interestingly, the 4B movement rose in South Korea after the American Me Too movement spurred a global wave of feminism. Young women in South Korea are facing unstable housing, digital sexual violence, economic disparities, and cultural pressures.
Digital sexual violence. Digital sexual violence. Now, that's an Orwellian term from we asked if I ever heard one. Let's go.
These stem from systemic gender inequality and conservative approach to families. Several factors like the 2016 incident of a man killing a woman in a train station toilet in Seoul and the low birth rate fueled the protest. There are reports of US women stalking on abortion and hormonal pills after Trump's re-election owing to his pro-life stance. Before 4B and Trump, American social media saw the boy sober trend, which advocates for women prioritizing their own happiness. There is a variant of the 4B movement, the 6B, DISSECT, meaning no consumption of products with misogynistic marketing, and BDOP, solidarity among unmarried women. Trump's election has fueled the manosphere, a set of extremist voices promoting male supremacy and misogyny.
See? I keep telling y'all, man. I keep telling y'all. OG, what's happening, man? I keep telling y'all, man. Notice how they talking about the red pill community, man. HR 1955. I keep trying to tell y'all, man. Let's go.
Men's involuntary celibacy, rising from a gender disparity in male and female numbers in society, or women's choice to stay single, has provoked slogans like "Your body, my choice" and "Get back to the kitchen." Public figure Andrew Tate, infamous for extremely misogynistic views, has also said he will return to the US post Trump's victory, further fueling divide among heterosexual communities. US President-elect Trump is known for his controversial remarks on women, and his running mate J.D. Vance also received flack for his childless cat ladies remark. An extreme trend, the Marca or Make Aqua Tofana Great Again, is rising in the US, with women advocating for reviving Aqua Tofana, which is a 17th century poison used by women to kill and escape their abusive husbands. It is a satirical expression of frustration over political issues which support conservative views.
Right. So this whole thing actually originated in South Korea and spread across Korea to China and other places, man. Now it's over here in America. Y'all sit here, Trump won the presidency, and now y'all think for some reason that y'all's rights is being taken away, which is absolutely insane to me because none of y'all's rights have been taken away in America. And when I mean y'all, I mean women, female. None of y'all rights have been taken away. Right? Smash to the page. Yeah, Patrick, what's happening, man?
In the wake of Donald Trump's historic win, there's a new movement sweeping America. Disappointed women are actually swearing off men.
There's no way I am letting any man near me for the next few years.
They're saying no to dating, no to marriage, no to sex.
Celibacy, at least to me, isn't that hard.
And no to having children.
Like so many other women in America who have been considering trying to get pregnant, I woke up today and said, nope, not anymore.
This woman is actually shaving her head in protest.
These chicks have gone stark raving mad. Mad.
Being called the 4B movement, and women are taking to social media declaring their allegiance.
The 4B movement was actually started by women in South Korea back in 2019 as part of their version of the Me Too movement. The number 4 refers to dating, marriage, sex, and children.
This movement's way more important now than ever.
26-year-old Alexa Vargas joined the movement 2 years ago and expects a surge of interest in the wake of the Trump victory.
So you, in 2022, swore off dating forever.
Not forever. We're not going to settle for low-value men that don't respect us anymore.
But lots of women are mocking the no marriage.
Low-value men that don't respect them. Sounds crazy, man. Let's go.
Marriage, no sex movement.
Wait, that woman was cutting her hair off? Oh, bold.
Wild. The fact that these crazos are out here, they're like, we're not touching men. I hope that means more for me.
You know? You know? This is crazy, man. This is utter madness. Right? Madness, I tell you, man. To think that these chicks is really, it's funny as hell to me, man, because we know here in America, man, that's not going to fly, man. Come on now, man. Y'all really think that these chicks is going to stop giving up that box, man? Come on, man. We're talking about American chicks now, man. About the most free women on earth. You hear me? Try living in Saudi Arabia, South Korea. All right.
President-elect Trump's victory already setting off a viral storm on social media.
Start by taking back your power. It's time for action.
Some concerned women now taking radical steps. You may have seen it. Talk of the 4B movement gaining steam.
4B movement.
The 4B movement.
The 4B movement.
So what is it? Actually, a fringe feminist campaign from South Korea. The 4Bs, Korean for 4 no's, no marrying men, no giving birth, no dating men, and no sex with men.
There's so much pressure in South Korea for women to have kids, and women felt extremely undervalued. So they have sort of banded together to not kind of give into these societal pressures.
South Korea has the world's lowest fertility rate. Now, Google searches for 4B surging to record levels in the U.S. as one of its top trending searches in the last 48 hours.
I've been waiting for everybody else to catch up to speed for a while.
Alexa Vargas says she stopped dating men 2 years ago.
They like to keep us around for sexual pleasure, and they like to get married and have kids to have this family man sort of image. But really, a lot of men don't value us.
Her TikTok post this week about 4B reaching more than 100,000 views.
I got hundreds and hundreds of comments on my TikTok talking about how women are wanting to participate in this movement now because of the results of this election, because women don't feel safe in this country.
My life! Adding fuel to the fire, posts from Trump-supporting provocateurs with large male audiences, like white nationalist Nick Fuentes saying, "Your body, my choice, forever." And self-described misogynist influencer Andrew Tate, facing rape and sex trafficking charges in Romania, which he denies, responding to the 4B movement saying, "Now you don't even need abortions." Trump's Supreme Court picks helped overturn Roe v. Wade, unleashing a wave of protests nationwide. His position on abortion access has varied, but during the final stages of his campaign, saying states should decide
whether the women like it or not. I'm going to protect them.
The Trump campaign did not respond to a request for comment on the 4B movement. As tensions build,
you guys think it's just internet trolls? This is a problem.
A battle bursting onto our feeds and into America's culture wars.
These chicks is losing their mind.
Emily is joining us now. And Emily, this movement obviously was already out there. You talked about its origins in South Korea here, but talk about the sort of next piece of it, where it might go in the U.S.
Yeah, Hallie, you bring up a good point. There isn't anything new about swearing off men to make some kind of statement. And in fact, you can even look back to ancient Greek plays like Lysistrata, where women swore off sex to make a statement to protest war. And there's more recent examples as well. There's the trend of going boys sober and more people turning away from dating apps. Look, experts say, do they think that we're suddenly going to see women in droves swearing off, writing off men? No, but what we are seeing is these movements, they are finding these large communities online, and they're raising questions and concerns about reproductive freedom. They're putting that at the top of mind, gender equality. And in many ways, Hallie, that is the goal for a lot of these women. By the way, you can find a deeper dive into this on our website, NBCnews.com, our digital team working on it.
Right. You know, so we, like I said, this started in South Korea, man. Of all places, I can understand something like that happened there. But here in America, where y'all literally are free to do whatever y'all want, and y'all talking about some y'all oppressed, man, listen here, man. I agree with you to with that. I agree with you on that, Dan Patrick. Y'all really don't know what it's like to be oppressed over here, man. Y'all don't know nothing about being oppressed in America. Y'all are free to do literally whatever y'all want, literally. But not so much anymore, right? Trump ain't playing no games, man. None whatsoever. No games. Right? Hold on real quick. Right, you girls is going crazy. Going nuts. smash that like button, click on bell, subscribe to the page.
You wear a lot of hats for your small business. But are you a cyber...
Like I full on removed myself from Hinge, Bumble. Like I didn't even think twice about it. There's no way I am letting any man near me.
From schmex with men. For the next 4 years, I am going to abstain from schmex with men. And funny enough, I actually just broke up with my boyfriend.
Ain't no way in hell I'm leaving my man. I'm not here to judge anybody doing this 4B movement, but telling people to divorce their husbands is crazy.
Wow. That is insane. Hold on, man. Hold on. I know y'all chicks ain't out here telling chicks to divorce their husbands, man. That's wild as hell, man. Come on, man.
Look, they're crying because they don't get food stamps anymore. Go work, you lazy bums. Go get a job. Look, everybody crying. They cut my food stamps. No more food stamps. Go work. Go work.
Whatever the Trump. Hope your day gets better. Positive energy.
Going crazy. Look at these girls.
I dare you.
Going nuts.
Tell me to calm down right now.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Look, man. They're not playing. They're serious.
America, how could you do this?
This is a guy, man. Come on, man. What's going on here, man? Seriously, man. This is crazy, man. Let's go.
Do us again. What the fuck? How are we supposed to live another 4 years like this? What the hell? What did you do to us?
Most people have no clue that in 2024, the best way to make money with Amazon is not with physical products.
Hey, so listen, I'm gonna let y'all know this.
Uh-oh, we got Retarded B in the building. Y'all ought to be ashamed of yourself listening to this broad right here, man. Seriously, man. And taking her serious. It's a slap in the face from the Biden administration, man. That they bring people like Cardi B, as my homie Big E say, Retarded B, and have her speaking on these policies. One, like she actually knows anything about them. Two, as if she is even qualified or intelligent enough to even speak on it. She's not. At all.
Right now, okay? So you little trumpets, like, y'all won. I know you're happy, whatever the fuck, you know.
Look how weird she looks. She done did something to her lip. She just look a damn fool.
Nobody acting like bitter losers. However, y'all need to leave me the fuck alone. Because I got one more fucking cigarette in me before I start lighting your asses up. Alright? And that's word to the United States of motherfucking America. Yeah.
Cardi B look different and she don't look like Cardi B.
Yeah.
As I said in the first part of this video, and as you can probably tell, I'm not American, but I still find it hilarious watching these woke donuts compete to see who the biggest donut of them all is. My feed is just full of them. It's like the Donut Olympics. So I had to make another part for you guys. Enjoy.
And most of these chicks that's sitting here whining and complaining about this, they're some of the most unattractive, ugliest bras you can think of. Elita, what's good with you, baby? Hey, keep it real, though, Elita. They terrible.
They be ugly as hell. You ain't lying. Hola, mi friends.
And then look, they Belcalis Almanzar, man. She's terribly unqualified to speak on anything outside of rapping or busting it open.
Hey, you said Cardi look different. Like, she don't even look the same. I don't know if she's right now, if she's a robot or if she just had a lot of work done.
Man, she look. It might be a both or a mixture. It might be a mixture of the two. She look crazy. She don't look like the original Cardi B, man.
No, she don't. She looks horrible.
Anyway, Lita, what's good? What you, man? How you doing, man? You good?
Good. I'm good. I was a little late.
Everything good with your peoples, man?
Yeah, her car isn't good, but she's good. Thank God.
Oh, that's all that matter, man.
She's here. She's listening. I was with her and my daughter, so we're here.
Okay, that's what's up. My man Dan Project said, OMG, this ain't the 4B movement. This is the new cat lady movement. Shout out to the Simpsons for showing characters like the crazy cat lady. The future of America is looking bleak. It definitely is, man, because that's wow, man. Do you see these chicks melting down like this, Elita, man?
I mean, we talked about it earlier. I was talking to my ladies and stuff about it. I just think it's crazy because I know in the other countries, like, women don't have rights at all. You know, fighting for a very extreme cause. I don't really know what they're fighting for here.
Y'all gotta say, man, American women are the most free women on planet Earth. Y'all can literally do whatever y'all want to do. Literally.
Yeah.
Like literally. Let's go.
Harris did not win.
Who won?
Trump. So
the schnoz on this bra.
Take a breath. Yep.
Look.
So today may look a little different at school. Okay, there are probably going to be friends who have questions, right? I'm sure your teachers are going to
Racist, sexist, anti-gay.
Genuinely do want to urge people with ovaries and uteruses and women and anyone assigned female at birth to not look at men, not talk to men, not entertain men, not look for validation in men, not center their world and their being and their appearance and their thoughts around men, and look for men and up to men on what they should think and what they should decide, because it's clear that they've never seen us as anything but procreation machines and pleasure objects and dolls.
Quick question. So does
This is kind of, it's funny, but it's really not though, for real. Let's go.
anybody know how to
Look at the age ranges, the race.
No, they're all white, I feel like. Are they all white?
Mostly.
find
Oh, we got some black girls on this too now. We gonna get to it.
hire a hitman?
The sisters ain't going for this.
Alright.
Because we don't want to be sexist. So, but I think we could pull this off collectively. If you want to chip in, DM.
I beg your pardon.
I'm so glad you guys got your cheap ass groceries and your cheap ass fucking gas, because you're fucking broke as shit. You're fucking broke. You're fucking broke.
They're insane, man.
I said I'm fucking serious. You're fucking broke.
Okay. And this is why I say, man, it's wild, ain't it, Uncle Diggity? What's up with you, bro? Hey, man, this is why.
The podcast?
This is why 1 Timothy 2:12 exists, man. I suffer not for a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over the man, but to remain in silence.
Cut it down, son.
You know what I mean? And a lot of chicks get mad when I say this, though, but y'all just not good at being in positions of authority, man, especially when it comes over men. And I'm not talking about as your family in your household. I'm talking about in these type of offices.
No.
In positions of power.
That, but
political power.
It's really shit, but come on, man.
You know, y'all just not good at it. You're just not. Not because you can't do it, because you're not designed to. Think of every country on this planet, and there's not a lot, but think of any country that has a woman as a leader. That country is in goddamn it shambles.
I mean, I just feel like up until now they only know male leaders. Like, that's, our world is very sexist. It's just what it is.
I mean, that's true though, but when it comes to
We're talking about competency though, like, I don't want to do the battle of the sexes with you. Like, women are competent in a lot of higher levels and a lot of higher offices. I don't know what that is relevant to with them trying to go on strike with vagina though. Like, I mean, like, it's just
being a
stupid.
president,
It's like
though.
it defies the law of everything natural. Like,
Yeah, that's crazy.
I mean, dudes could do it too, though. Like, women, that's the thing. Like, women act like they're the only one that got a private part. Like, what if dudes was like, we ain't giving out no more dick? I know every one of my friends right now, like, calling me bitch. Like, bitch, he said he ain't giving out no more dick. I'm pissed.
You feel me? So
Like,
I
what are
think
we doing? I can't even believe we're even having a conversation about it because that's how stupid it is for real. Like, you can cut your hair blue and holding out on cat, and it's like so many other chicks. It's even crackheads I can go get some cat from right now. So acting like vagina ain't an option, y'all are stupid. Like, this isn't the way to get what we want. That's just what I feel.
That's not the right way to go in, man. It's not the right way to go in at all. Let's go.
Burnout. We all experience it at some point. It's so important to me that I've actually been working on it in therapy.
I don't care what country you're from. This shit is hilarious, bro. This shit is so funny. And these woke nuppies, I've got no patience for them, so it's brilliant to see them melt down.
Thank you so much. We love you so much.
I don't love you.
But we love you.
I don't love you.
I hope God
I
helps
do
you.
not want your love. I want you to find yourself in a Princess Diana car accident.
Really? But why? We love you.
Yeah, we might.
Her coochie dried up
Out
already.
here wishing death on us, Elita, man.
No, her coochie
I'm
dried
coming
up
for
already. That's
every
why she acting
single
like that.
straight man in my family. Hi. Y'all fucked around and found out. And now this is gonna happen.
Trump has 267 electoral votes. 267. You remember that plan that we came up when we was on vacation on Memorial Day? She was like, yeah, I do. I said, it's time to put that plan into action. So the plan is children. Victoria, BC. I looked it up the first time he won office. Victoria, BC, they are one of the best places for Black people to go. They are one of the warmest places in Canada, and it's not too far from here, from where I live at least.
Man.
No matter what.
Canada don't want no more niggas than what they already got, man.
Canada don't want us. Hey, did you hear about the cruise line that's offering some 4-year cruise line for people to get away from Trump for the 4? It's like,
Hold on. Say that again.
there is a cruise line that is offering a 4-year cruise itinerary for you to go on this cruise for 4 years to be able to skip out on Trump's 4-year presidential term.
You gotta be shitting me, man.
Oh, for real. What did we say last night, Haisana? We was like, fuck. She was like, no, they're gonna fucking traffic us. We were like, no,
Sit up there and lost y'all. The girls done sit there and lost their mind, man.
Period that will have consequences
Oh, this is what I think
for the rest of our lives. We now find ourselves in a time in history that has precedent, and we find ourselves in a time where there are times of fascism and authoritarianism.
So according to
My best friend of 14 years, and I asked them who they voted for. They said Donald Trump.
Look. Before Pretty Boy was good with you, right?
I just don't understand why we can't have a female president. Like, why not?
Going crazy, man.
Like, how much more qualified and intelligent and like.
Oh, man,
Like, I full on removed myself from Hinge, Bumble. Like, I didn't even think twice about it. There's no way I am letting any man near me.
There ain't nobody fucking with you.
I think it's ridiculous.
It's very ridiculous.
Wix gives you the freedom to tell your story.
Despite Kamala Harris not winning, numbers show massive turnout for her from certain groups. One of those, Black women voters. An NBC News exit poll of 10 battleground states shows more than 90% of Black women voted Harris. Our Jenna Ray talked with these three women, Dolores, Angelina, and Sabrina. They're reacting to the vice president's loss.
For months leading up to the
These are grown
election, we
women
saw
right
Black
here,
women
man.
voters mobilizing across the Cream City.
We operated under one premise that was the American people would not tolerate what Trump was presenting.
Sabrina Jordan was one of them.
When you're working towards something that you think is important, a cause, it creates a kind of unity.
Unity, women tell me, was felt as they watched the first African-American woman run for president.
They just gonna run that to the ground, man. That the first African American woman, they're gonna run.
And you
that
know,
to the
like
ground,
that's what I was gonna say. Like none of that part even really matters for real. Like when we get to the agendas of like all this bullshit and the powers that be, the whole male, female, black, white, like, come on. We all know about the puppet master and the show behind it. Like, I feel like that was just something to get our panties in a bunch about. Probably, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, to an extent, yeah, but at the same time, and let me explain to y'all why it's such an important aspect to bring up when we're talking about this chick Kamala Harris. Her sole purpose, her main thing during her campaign was that to get y'all to give her 91% of y'all's vote. That's wild, right? Is all predicated on her being a black woman. And it does matter because, for one, she's not a black woman at all. Not even a little bit. She didn't grow up like y'all. She don't have y'all experience. She know nothing about being black. Going to goddamn it, Howard and please.
Okay, Bert, is her dad Jamaican?
Yeah, her dad's Jamaican, but just because you're from Jamaica don't mean you automatically black.
No. I'm only asking, like, is she ancestral, DNA, partially black?
Not at all. Her father is Irish, half Khazarian Indian. Her mother is full-blooded Punjabi. She has not 1 ounce of black blood in her fucking DNA.
So you saying so you're saying the dad was from Jamaica, but his color isn't Jamaican. He isn't black.
His nationality is Jamaican.
Just like you can have a white African, like a white person that's from Africa.
Exactly.
Because I was wondering what the breakdown of that was, and a lot of people, and my daughter is here, and she's behind the scenes, but you know, she's an educated college student, and she's like, yes, her dad is Jamaican.
No, he's Jamaican, but he ain't black. His people, like I said, on her father's side, she descends from slave masters because her father's family was slave masters. And her mother's side, she descends from assassins because her mother's bloodline.
I mean, but
they from assassins.
I watched some interesting stuff last night too, like our people ancestors, like Yoruba people, like the Haitians, but even my direct lineage of Yoruba Africans, like they were directly like doing human sacrifices and killing, like
on their own people. So
our own people, like
that's what they do over there, man.
Yeah, but I mean that's what we're the descendants of. So
not most of us over here. Our people don't come nowhere. Most people in America's family don't come from nowhere near Africa. Most people's family in America come from right here in America. If you do your due diligence.
Well, far removed.
There's very few of us in America that actually have African descent. Very few. Almost insignificant number to not even. Most of us, when we trace our roots, when we leave right back here in America, we go back 400-500 years right here.
Well, how'd I have half?
That's you. You're
African descent.
I'm talking about the majority of us. Overwhelmingly mass majority of us. Why you think African people don't claim us? There's not one place in
Africa.
So
now all the black people in America ain't from Africa. I'm asking you. I'm asking you. So all the black people in America ain't from Africa?
No, I didn't say all of them. No, I said most of us are not. Don't have any African lineage or descendancy. Most of us. Most of us, our people come from right here in America.
I don't believe it.
I mean, you don't have to believe it. Do your due diligence and find out.
How far removed are you talking though? Like most of our grandfathers and great grandfathers.
We can go back generations. I'm talking about. Let me just use me for example, because I've actually done the due diligence on my family bloodline in America.
So I'm rare that my lineage is West African. I'm rare that my lineage. I did my DNA, my ancestry, the whole shit, the tubal, the DNA, like. So I'm all European.
Who did you go through? You went to Ancestry or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, you might want to. Okay, so what did your family tell you? Was your great grandparents still alive?
No, but I know my shit though.
You recall any of your great grandparents talking about having African descent?
I didn't talk to them again.
Great grandparents.
But I have access to like their information.
Right. I wouldn't trust especially Ancestry.com, but only way you're gonna know if you get an accurate. See, it's the difference between getting a DNA test and a genealogy test. All right. What we need to be doing is stop getting DNA tests and get genealogy tests.
They give you that on there too. I got that
on Ancestry.com.
Yeah, I got that on there too.
They give you a DNA sequence and a genealogy test as well.
Yes, it's on there. Yes.
He said my bloodline consists of a bunch of.
And I'm always European, and I have like small traces of German and Irish.
Yeah, I did a genealogy test on me and my family, and plus I got some of my family is still alive. A lot of my family, especially on my dad's side. You know what I'm saying? And my grandmother, my father's mother, used to tell me all the time when we was kids, like, oh yeah, we descend from Chippewa and Hopi Indian tribe over here in America. We don't come from no Africa.
Yeah, I have no Native American at all.
You know what I'm saying? We don't come from no Africa. You know what I'm saying? And it's and just in case y'all want to do some further research, my man Dane Calloway has done the due diligence already. So all you gotta do is go tap in with brothers like Dane Calloway, and he put you up on all the legislation, all the laws and everything that was passed in the late 1800s, and all that crazy stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that none of us have African descent. I'm saying most of us do not. That's what I'm saying. All right. And this is the reason why if you try to trace your lineage back, or if you try to trace your roots, you know, you'd be on a wild goose chase because there's no place that you can claim nationality or origin.
A lot of people's records got wiped out with, you know, after the slave shit, and they got rid of all those records and shit, trying to be funny and stuff. Like, a lot of people's records were lost, or like it's hard to trace a lot of that shit.
But see, a lot of the records they got right in the Library of Congress as well too, especially if you go to your states. What's the name? Oh my God, this is on the tip of my tongue, man. I forget who you have to go see, but you can. I want to say it's the Secretary of State in your state. I can't remember exactly which office it is, but they keep these records, especially at the Library of Congress. You know what I'm saying? Now, all of this stuff about chicks talking about they want to trying to withhold box from us. This comes from a Shakespearean play, right, called Lysistrata. You ever heard of that before, ELITA?
You told me about it, and we talked about how the Spike Lee joint was inspired off of that.
Right.
But again, those women were fighting for a purpose that was like much greater. Like, I feel like all of this shit just stemmed from like the whole abortion shit and like, you know, shit that we don't even have the right to as humans. Fuck being a woman. Like, you want to kill. Like, and that's not our, you know, how my stand, how I feel. So.
But I want to go back to the history on this a little bit, so people who tapping in who don't know, they can have a better, clear understanding. Lysistrata is a play from Shakespeare. I had to read this when I was in high school and shit. This is a play from Shakespeare that was held during the Peloponnesian Wars, when the women of Rome and Greece, they was tired of all the war, and they told the men from their respective countries, you know, that they were going to withhold sex until the men came up to a peaceful agreement. You feel me? The movie Chirac is loosely based off of that play. And here we is now in 2024, going into 2025, and now we have the 4B movement basically taking their, you know what I'm saying, getting their spiel from this play called Lysistrata. You know what I'm saying? And I just think personally, man, you know what I mean? Like, let me just come on, man. Like seriously, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you look at, like I said, you look at the range of chicks talking about this. You know what I'm saying? These are the type of chicks that, just to be honest, like we ain't checking for anyway. Most guys ain't checking for these bras that's talking about they shaving their heads and moving to Canada where they don't want us any goddamn way. Yeah, Nick Cannon played a gangster in that movie, man.
It's a milking. I still ain't seen it.
You still haven't seen Chirac?
I mean, good, so I never.
I'm gonna be honest with you. The movie was horrible.
I heard it was so I never wanted to see it because I heard it wasn't good.
The movie was absolutely terrible. I ain't about to even see it. You know what I'm talking about? But I mean, and this is the main aspect of this thing to me, at least, man. You know what I'm saying? Especially here in America, I could understand something like this popping off in like South Korea or country like that, but in America, though, man, like
that's why I said we don't even have it. Like, it's actually stupid that I don't want to say stupid that we talking about it, but it's stupid that it's even something that's relevant or
right.
All right, like I mean, we can move on to something
right
more important.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But the reason why it's important,
because ultimately, no one's gonna quit having sex. Like, let's just talk about it.
And that's one of the main reasons why I wanted to have this show topic tonight. Because I'm just saying, like, you know, and without digging into, we're not getting too personal, but is there, Elita, would you ever think that there's a situation to where, you know, a political situation that could transpire that would contribute into you, or, you know, any females that you know that, you know, refuse? I mean, they call it for these chicks was asking chicks, was saying chicks.
See, my thing is like on a political stance, there's no involvement for me in my personal sexual life to be involved in a political stance. Again, because it's so bigger and greater than me. So even if I wanted to be for this 4B movement, there are so many women in the world that are still going to be fucking that it's going to make my efforts be in vain. It isn't even going to fucking matter or be of significance. There's so many more ways to be productive. So that, number one, is just stupid. Number two, there are reasons that I have and do abstain, but I mean, they're my own personal reasons. Like, and it would have nothing to do with any political stance or any other woman's vagina in the world. Like, I only worry about my one vagina at a time. Like, I don't know. It's stupid, honestly. That's how I feel. Laughable. It's a joke.
It's definitely laughable, man. It's very.
Now, in those other countries, like, there are women that are, you know, me and my daughter were talking about it like a week or so ago, and she was saying like how they found out they weren't able to be educated anymore. And a lot of these girls were going to college or they were in class and found out the professors told them like, we're not allowed to teach you just because you're a woman. Like, they're like these women, like they have a totally different lifestyle, and there is a total different reason and a need to fight for a different type of equality. We're talking about humane rights of equality, not even just male, female, you're strong, I'm a girl. You know, like, come on, just treat me fair and respectfully and let me have the same opportunity. But what the fuck are we fighting for? Like, women have so much more rights than men in America. Like, it's annoying.
And I'm glad you brought that up, because that's what I'm saying. It's like
they finally started locking bitches up for DV.
I'm just saying, like, I can understand. Like, I can understand South Korea. I can understand India.
You
I can
see what I'm saying? I
understand countries in Africa. Right. They're really oppressed over. I can stand Saudi Arabia, anywhere in the Middle East.
It's even a mockery of this movement of the women that are doing it in another country for another reason. It's almost like, it's like that rich kid that's mad about not getting allowance, but you a poor kid that ain't never had dinner every night, and you like, shut the fuck up, like, and you think you think because you protesting with me, we equal, nigga? Like, you don't even know what the fuck it's like to even walk in my shoes. Shut the fuck up.
Right.
Like, it's an insult. I don't know.
My man, the foreign pretty boy, with a contribution to
if you want to uncover,
man. He said, if you want to uncover everyone's from Africa line, look into the Reclassification Act of 1830. Start there. Yeah, that's a good start too. Dane Calloway went in on that. You feel me? And that's my whole thing right there, Elite. That's all I just was saying. Like, these women in these countries we just spoke on, they are really oppressed. Like, literally, like, not
and
even.
I don't believe that everyone's from there, and maybe that makes me feel even more special now.
But listen, though, even like not even 10 years ago, just a little over under 10 years ago, women just got the right to have driver licenses in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, these women are really oppressed. You know what I'm saying?
And we
Over
had
here,
that time, and we fought that battle. My ancestors did. I wasn't here for that, but that's just not where we're at now. Like, so just shut up. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man, y'all not oppressed in America in any shape, form, or fashion. Y'all chicks in America have the right to literally do whatever it is y'all want to do. Y'all can go to college. Y'all can work. Y'all can have hella kids by hella different dudes. Get and waste taxpayer
No,
money.
it's legal to be a whore in America. You see what I'm saying? Like,
It's literally legal to be a whore.
Like, you can show, and again, my mom was different. Like, I couldn't wear spaghetti strap shirts as a youngin'. I couldn't wear spandex. My mama didn't play. She was like, you got to leave more to the imagination. It's more attractive.
Right.
So that was how I was raised. However, I just be like flabbergasted, and I'm a grown woman, adult. Like, they show it all, and I be pissed. Like, in the summertime, I saw a bitch in the grocery store with her ass out with a see-through mesh. And I'm like, yeah, you on the way to the beach probably, but I'm in the grocery store with my sons. They're like, I don't want them to be overly sexualized at a young age or desensitized or to see too much. And I'm in here trying to get fucking fruit snacks. And you got on your fucking ass out and mesh. Like, come on. Like, in other countries, they lock bitches up for this shit. Like, lock this hoe up right now, please. Somebody get her out of here. I don't want to see this. But I don't know, whatever. I don't want a woman bash. I just wish we would do better because we're worth so much more. So, what's that?
Man, this is wild, man. This is wild.
What you reading?
Put on the screen.
Yeah, let's see.
For no. 4B movement.
The 4B movement.
The 4B movement. So what is it? Actually, a fringe feminist campaign from South Korea. The 4B's, Korean for four no's, no marrying men, no giving birth, no dating men, and no sex with men.
There's so much pressure in South Korea for women to have kids, and women felt extremely undervalued. So they have sort of banded together to not kind of give into these societal pressures.
South Korea has the world's lowest fertility rate. Now, Google searches for 4B surging to record levels in the U.S. as one of its top trending searches in the last 48 hours. Trump's Supreme Court picks helped overturn Roe v. Wade, unleashing a wave of protests nationwide. His position on abortion access has varied, but during the final stages of his campaign, saying states should decide.
Whether the women like it or not, I'm going to protect them.
Now, I do agree with that, though, man. Shouldn't nobody, especially in the government, be telling these chicks what they can and can't do with their body, though. But when it comes to stuff like abortion, though, man, like that's what we can't do. It's on one hand, it's not right to tell somebody what they can do with their body, but at the other hand, it's not right to allow them to do whatever they want, especially if it's going to result in somebody dying. So it's a double-edged sword, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's a double-edged sword. My man Uncle Diggity said the whole movement is based around being a single woman.
And those women have low fertility rates. We got white and black and all races over here multiplying at like a roach rate. Like,
yeah. Don't let the media tabloids try to fool you. Tell you something different. The birth rates are on the rise and have been for quite some time in America, specifically amongst us. So, you know, don't believe everything you see now, man. You know. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page.
Google AI helps you find your best customer.
by optimizing your campaigns in real time. Start by setting your specific goals, and Google AI will help maximize your reach.
Korean women have no idea what the 4B movement is, and we need to stop this misinformation online. By now, you've probably heard that Korea has one of the lowest birth rates in the world. And a lot of people on TikTok specifically are attributing this to the 4B movement, which, if you don't know, it's a radical feminist movement that basically tells women to completely eliminate men in their lives, which includes not dating them, not marrying them, not sleeping with them, not having children with them. When you search up the term on TikTok, you will not see one single Korean person being like, yes, this is me right now. This is me. I'm 4B. As someone who has lived in Korea for 4 years, the first and only time I've ever heard about this movement is from TikTok, from Western creators. I asked my Korean friends, like, hey, what do you think about the 4B movement? They literally told me, I don't know what that is. Something to also note, in Korea, being a feminist or referring to yourself as a feminist is still kind of like taboo. Tell any Korean man that you're a feminist, he'll look at you crazy. So no, the birth rate in Korea is not low because of the 4B movement, a movement which started around 2016/2019. It's because it's just too expensive. People are still dating, people are still getting married at a lower rate, but again, it's because it's too expensive. Speak to any Korean person and they will say, I want to get married. I maybe want to have kids if I can afford it. No normal everyday Korean person is telling you, yes, I'm practicing the 4B.
Live from somebody.
But you know, they're more responsible. They're a little bit more responsible over there, so I could see them being like, no, we're withholding from having child because we don't have the funds. Niggas over here like, well, we got government assistance, we got Section 8, we got welfare.
Exactly. And that's
they don't got that shit over there.
That's good that you brought that up, because in these countries, and this is what I don't think a lot of people understand, in these countries like Korea, there is no welfare. There's no government assistance. And that's why they live it. Ain't no, just because you can't just go over there and have kids by a dude, and if he decides he don't want to be around them for whatever reason.
That's why they be coming over here too. A lot of them come over here too because it's acceptable. Like,
ain't no government, man. Don't you know? I said over there, and specifically China and Asia, but specifically in China, they call women who are 25 and not married. If you're 25 and older, you're not married. They call women Xingnu. Xingnu means leftover woman. That's the term they use in China. They call women who are 25 and not married, they call them leftover women. Xingnu.
We all Xinglu over here then. Xinglu me, my friend.
I'm just saying, like, over here, I be thinking, I'm for real, I don't think a lot of chicks understand how good y'all actually have it over here, man. You would definitely not want to be living in no other country on this planet other than America.
And I'm not saying it make you all the way, because I don't fuck with Trump all the way. I don't fuck with no politician all the way, for real. But at one point I felt him. He like, get these other motherfuckers up out of here. And y'all lazy motherfuckers get up off y'all ass, and we need to clean some shit up and get the fuck. It's like when your mama came home and was like, it's time to get the fuck up and do what we gotta do and clean up now. Your friends gotta go home. Your friends gotta go home, and we need to clean up this motherfucking house. Everybody gotta get the fuck up, cut that TV off. Right. So I mean, I feel that a little bit, poquito.
No doubt. I mean, you know, we gotta be fair, right? My man OG said I call them knockoffs. Oh man, not knockoffs, man.
Hey, that's what it is.
Hey man, let's go, man. No offense, man.
Okay, so thank you to my friend Annie for making that video, because I am a Korean woman currently living in Korea, and I have so much to say about this topic. So most of the 4B movement videos that I've seen on TikTok are made from foreigners, and I think Korean Americans or just Asian people living in the West, but not actually people living in Korea. So like I said, I live in Seoul. What I think is happening is the Western media likes to really pick up on these sensationalist, provocative topics and then makes it into an article, and then everyone on TikTok follows suit and makes videos about it. But let me tell you, I am 29, going to turn 30 this year, and literally all the conversations that I have with my friends around my age is about, oh my God, we looking to get married, we need to find good partners, and we need to do this before it gets too late or we're just like aged out of their marriage market, you know? And I just made a YouTube video about this, Korea's population crisis, why nobody is getting married or having babies. But I also explained there are services in Korea like marriage matchmaking services where people go and you pay a broker and you submit all this information about yourself, your income, your assets, your family background, if you have any debt, like which university you went to, you submit all that information and then they take that and then they will try to match you up with people who they think that you're on par with. So, you know how you see in K-dramas, how like the poor girl ends up marrying the richest CEO of Korea? Yeah, in reality, that never happens. So
see, and I'm glad that this girl's speaking because she's from the turf. She live from the turf, man, letting us know that everything that's being said about this 4B over here in Korea is absolutely not accurate at all. So, you know, this is why you got to do your due diligence, man. Let's go.
People go to these marriage services and they're heavily used. There are literally so many in the country because everyone is using them. And so the 4B movement in Korea is a very, very small fraction of the whole Korean population in general. It's just the Western media likes to highlight that part and make it seem like it's the biggest issue in Korea, which it really, really is not. I can promise you that. Don't believe all those sensational articles written online all the time. Most people in Korea still like the other sex. We want to date, we want to find love, we want to get married. Those are like the big majority, and it's only the small group of extreme radical misandrists and extreme radical misogynists. They just seem like the loudest because the most attention goes to them. But yeah, I literally just dropped a YouTube video explaining about this whole thing, so go watch it, Annalie on YouTube.
See what I'm saying? From the turf, man. Hey, with my man.
Listening to bullshit.
Pay a broker to find a dude for you. Sounds like a dating site arrangement. Yeah, man. Sound like some Hitch type shit, man.
But have y'all ever seen? If you ever seen Crazy Rich Asians, have you seen that movie?
You said what now?
No. The movie Crazy Rich Asians.
Yeah, I've seen that.
It's called Crazy Rich Asians. Yeah. So it's a good movie, but you remember the mom and how they were so, like. Those the other cultured people, like it's not even just the Asians, like the Asians, the Africans, the Indians, the Hispanics, like they're making sure they stay with their people. Like it's a big deal. Right. And then they definitely make sure they align their beliefs and their like culture set, religion, monetary. Like if they got bread, they are not marrying you if you're broke. They don't give a fuck about love or none of that. Like it's not allowed for our family's lineage. Like it's not what we do. Like they're very meticulous about all of that shit. So
they still do dowries in some of them countries. Some of them countries you still gotta pay a bride price. I'm talking about you know what I mean? In some of them countries, they're very, very traditional. Some of these countries still have arranged marriages, betrothals, all of that stuff. And I don't see anything wrong with that. I think we need to go back to that.
Okay, so I believe in a balance because I totally do believe in the fact that we've lost sight of a lot of that it's like fucked up our culture. Like, well, I think we never really knew what it was because, again, the whole slavery shit and figuring shit out.
But listen to this, though, Alita. During slavery, especially us, we were married at a higher percentage rates than we ever been in American history.
Okay, just like, you know, a lot of people didn't like online this was some years back when I was like, what's it called? When they ended segregation, I was like, the end of segregation fucked us up.
Yeah.
And people was like, damn, that's fucked up. How could you say that? You're a black woman or you're partially And I'm like, I hear what y'all saying. However, like when they ended that and they like faked us out with the 52 fake out and made us think we were equal and we really wasn't. Like black people was kind of better off when we knew we could only fuck with each other and we had Black Wall Street and a lot of other shit. Like we already knew, like, you know what I mean? Like don't even, now they got us all on this gimmick of like equality and shit. And we should all be that way, but it just ain't what it is. So we really need to learn how to fuck with each other and we don't. Like we hate each other. They got us all fucked up with our family set, our social set, our economy, our
and with this whole feminist 4B BS movement being, like the Korean girl said, being pushed through the American mainstream media, it's tricking a lot of our women, specifically Black women, into thinking that, you know, this stuff is okay. You know what I mean?
What's stupid is I don't even think that it's doing that. I don't even think that it's doing that.
Definitely not.
I think it's just like stupid, and it's another something to talk about. It's another something to watch and be a conversation piece, and for people to, because again, no one's really doing it. No one's following. Bro, shut up. American women can't even fucking denounce chicken wings and liquor for a week to go on a fast.
Giving up that
no, friend, do I lie? Do I lie?
Giving up
you
the
think they
eggplant
turn it down? Like, boy, bye. Like, fuck out of here. It's not happening. Like, and I don't even know why we're not you and I, but it's stupid to talk about. You know what I mean? Whatever.
Oh man. Yeah, it's absolutely ridiculous, man. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. It's ridiculous, man. You know, but I'm glad how that chick broke it down like that, though. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people thinking that this thing is actually having some wheels, like it's actually having an effect, like there's really like millions. No, it's like a handful of chicks with the American media pushing it, making it seem like it's something bigger than it is when it actually just isn't. You know what I'm saying? And just like Elita just said, in all actuality, especially in America, man, these chicks ain't about to be getting mad. Man, how y'all think the 305 is gonna feel about that, man?
They're not. I know a few bitches right now that's still just gonna keep fucking.
Like they ain't about to stop giving up that box.
I swear to God. And it's not that niggas ain't going to fuck too, because dudes are too. However, they're not the ones saying they gonna hold out on dick, and women are lying. Like some of the women in that post are lying. Like the women that have shaved their head are lying. They're lying.
They're gonna find them a dude. They're gonna find them a dude who don't mind tearing their bald head ass up for the fight.
They done shave their head, and now they about to be getting their head gripped later on. Like, girl,
you gotta relax, man. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page. Oh, my girl, Elita in the building, man. We dissecting and breaking down this goofy ass 4B movement BS.
So, okay, Trump won the election on Tuesday. A lot of women been very upset. Yeah, go ahead. We'll pull it up. All right. So the 4B movement is a radical feminist movement. It first emerged during the South Korean gender wars during the mid to late 2010s. The name refers to its defining 4 tenets, which all start with the Korean I don't know, roughly meaning no. Its proponents refuse to date, get married, have sex, or have children with cisgender men, as opposed to cisgender women. Okay. Scroll down.
All this stuff with this cisgender, man. All right.
What is cisgender?
You familiar with that term, Elita?
No, what is that? What is it?
Oh, I don't even know myself, to be honest with you, man. It's just some
look up cisgender.
Meaningless, it's some meaningless word that they do into the lexicon.
Oh, okay. My daughter said it means being a real woman.
Yeah, you mean like female?
Being born.
No. Claiming your gender the same as what you were born with.
Claiming your gender the same as what you were born with.
That's what it means right there with my man OG. It's just another. It's Orwellian newspeak mind fuckery gobbledygook for a straight person. That's all.
Okay.
That's you were born a female, right?
Or if you're born a man, saying you're born a man, and like
yeah, I'm not a cis male. I'm just a male. I'm not a cis male. I am a male. All right, let's go.
Yeah, we said that.
Oh wait, actually, sorry. Go back up really quick, and it says. Interest in 4B increased in the United States after the re-election of Donald Trump in the 2024 presidential race. Like the radical feminist movements it arose out of, a small subset of it has been accused of furthering a trend. What? Okay.
Transphobic.
How? Well, I know what it says. However, most proponents of the movement. Okay. Scroll down. So these are the beliefs. The 4 no's: no sex with men, bisexu, no giving birth. Anybody here speak Korean? No. Okay. All right. No giving birth. Okay. Whatever. No dating men. No marriage with men.
This is a nun.
So.
That's a nun.
So can they be gay? I guess they can be gay.
Exactly. That's my whole point. Did you see the look on all these chicks' face as he was reading this?
Because they know that they don't want that either.
Right. Let's go.
It's a nun.
Yeah, that's the answer.
Well, it's a fucking idiot. What it is. This is the funniest thing in the world. So here's the idea here. The idea here is that a bunch of Christian Bible thumping conservatives told a bunch of OF prostitutes, hey, we want you to stop being OF prostitutes. In response to this, by taking away what they perceive as their right to abortion, they're saying that they're going to immediately stop being prostitutes. I think it's hilarious and in every way conceivable funny. They're basically playing into exactly what was requested of them, right? Which is, well, you wouldn't have as many abortions if you weren't out sleeping with everything that walked. So by you not doing that, you're not going to have as many abortions. This is the point, right?
All right.
Where was that in the article?
He just gave his take on it.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, like, I didn't read any of that.
And I would say not everything that walked and paid. Let's get that clear.
Hello.
Yeah, right.
What's wrong with
so here's the general idea. Conservative Christians are saying, look, we don't want there to be abortions, and we think that there'll be way less abortions if men and women aren't having promiscuous sex. I agree. That's logical, right? The less sex that's being had outside of marriage, obviously, the less abortions there's going to be. The radical feminist response to this is, oh, yeah, well, we'll teach you a lesson by not having sex. I don't see how this is like hurting the other side, since that's...
And that's the whole thing right there too, though, Elita. And that's my thing. The agenda is depopulation, no matter who's in the office right now. No matter, or you can best believe Trump has a very, very strict and stern depopulation agenda. Right? His homeboy Elon Musk is making sure of that. You feel me? But
what you mean by that?
What I mean is that Elon Musk is in the human brain computer interfacing. Elon Musk is into artificial wombs and building robots that have.
You seen Kim K hugged up with that damn robot?
You said what?
You ain't seen Kim K hugged up with that damn robot?
You talking about, no, I ain't seen that.
Yes, Kim Kardashian has it on her Instagram. She's like provocatively sitting in the robot's lap, and
oh yeah,
it's so weird. You gotta see it.
See, I'm gonna have to look into that. But
your boy, the Tesla nigga, he gave her a robot.
Yeah, Elon Musk.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, no, go ahead.
No, it's crazy. No, I'm just saying, she's like damn near about to fuck the robot.
Because y'all sitting up here. I mean, we know it's not gonna happen. It's not happening right now, but even the premise of saying something like we're going to withhold sex, that's not hurting the other side. That's exactly what they want y'all to do. They want y'all to stop having sex. They want y'all to not procreate. They just don't want it to be by abortion. Prevention is way better than solutions, right? Prevention. Okay, well, if y'all not having sex, unprotected sex, promiscuous sex without your husband or wife, it won't be chicks getting pregnant in order to be able to even have an abortion. So that's playing right into the agenda. The fact that a lot of these chicks talking about this 4B stuff don't even see that logic lets you know how far gone psychologically a lot of these chicks actually are.
It was new for me to hear of it though. Like I don't know nobody.
Yeah, go ahead, the more pretty boy. Go ahead, bro. You can post all the links you want in the chat, bro. And you already know the former pretty boy. What I've been telling y'all, man, it's all about UN Agenda 2030. Man, back up, bro. Back up, man.
What's that at all?
Yeah. It's all about UN Agenda 2030 for global sustainability. Like I have been telling y'all, man.
What's UN
One of them
agenda?
ladies it's a global agenda being orchestrated by the United Nations for what they are calling global sustainability. Right? So I'm just saying, man, like, you know, y'all playing into their hand either way it goes. Okay, cool. Y'all decide y'all want to stop giving a box, cool. You know, and then when it goes to the higher ups, they don't care. They got artificial womb facilities. They got robots that can have female anatomy incorporated into them now. Right? He said, "Who's ready for the Chun-Li entry?" Y'all remember y'all remember the movie Artificial Intelligence where they had the sex bots in there, man? My man Jude Law played a sex bot. You know what I'm talking about? Elon Musk is creating robots that can be that can have female anatomy integrated into their systems.
I believe they can make a robot penis.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy, man.
I think they can make a robot penis too.
I'm pretty sure they can. They can do whatever they want, man.
I think they probably could make a good one. No, for real. If they making robot vaginas, I know they making. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, they doing all of that, man.
That's crazy. Pretty sure.
They doing all of that crazy stuff, man. You know what I mean? Doing it all, man. But this is one thing I suggest y'all do to get a better understanding of this. Go read this play right here. Go read this play right here by Shakespeare. It's called Lysistrata, man. You know what I'm talking about? China already been on it. China been on it. You feel me? They been on it. And so have countries like India with their caste system. You got countries like South Korea, North Korea, basically all those Asian companies, Japan and China got laws in place to where you're not allowed to have more than one child.
Yeah. Yeah. Remember people was like flushing babies down the toilet and shit and they was in the pipes.
Yeah. That's wild, right?
Yeah.
And over here, people. OG says, sound like Alita want to try one of them bots.
I ain't say I want to try one, but I'm just saying they probably. I don't want to try one. I'm weak. But I'm just saying, think about it. If they made a vagina bot, I know it's way easier to make a penis bot. Right. You know what I mean? Like the inner workings of a womb, but yeah.
I mean, all they got to do is just integrate human biology to the. They've already doing that. They already got human.
They already got great dildos. I heard. I'm not a big. Okay, I don't want to get too personal, but I don't really do.
Well, I don't know about all of that. We ain't gonna get into all of that, Paul.
But I just could only imagine.
But nah, Alita, listen to me. They already have robots that are being integrated with human biology.
Yeah,
they got robots that have human brains. They have robots that have whole female reproductive systems integrated to them, and they're giving birth to children.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Put the link in the chat, the form, pretty boy.
Crazy.
It's wild, man. I'm just saying though, like this stuff. This is all, and this is a part of UN Agenda 2030. This is all part of the plan. You know, they got all of this covered, man. You know what I'm talking about? If y'all want to start having babies, you know what I'm saying? They just come outright and just start offing people. So what they'll do is they start making it more increasingly difficult to have an abortion. Even it's going as far as to making it illegal. They'll promote through the media this 4B movement in hopes that a lot of goofy American women will pick up on it and stop having babies. I want y'all to understand that depopulation is top of the list.
They gotta come different for American women. American women is still about to be fucking and having babies.
Yeah, little American women ain't about to stop hopping on them pipes, man. Pause. They ain't about to stop that. Y'all love pipe too much, man. You feel me?
It's not that other women in other countries don't, but again, American women are, and I've said this for different reasons at different times in different spaces, but a lot of women are very careless with their vagina, and they will get pregnant carelessly or a lot of different things. You know what I mean? And you know, whatever. So those women are, again, they act different. They know how to, whatever. They're disciplined. We're not.
Right. And it's not that they're disciplined because they're better women. They're disciplined because they have to be, because they don't have the
Harsher
luxury
living
that y'all got in
conditions,
America.
harsher, stricter rules. Like they don't have freedoms. They can't speak. They can't do a lot of things. So it is what it is, and it is very different.
And I be sitting here trying to tell chicks, like, man, y'all don't, like I said, y'all most chicks don't realize how free y'all actually are in America. Go live in Saudi Arabia. Go live in Dubai.
Okay, just like we have a right to breastfeed in public, right?
Right.
I have 6 children. I breastfed all of my children. And I was married for the bulk of my, duration of that time. However, my husband did not like if I would just have my boob out and exposed. I myself, because of how I was raised as a Christian girl or whatever, like it just didn't feel right to me, even though I knew I was feeling my child, to have my boob exposed. And, other people around are watching. However, it was such a movement and it was such a thing. And yeah, women have a right and we feeding our babies and it shouldn't be sexualized. But it's like, why should you have your titty out though? Like, and can't you do it with discretion and cover it and like put something over? And you know what I mean? So it's like, what do we really be arguing about? We do have rights and shit, but like, come on, like, what are we? Be appropriate.
Oh, geez. Stupid. Hey, man, the form pretty boy, for some reason, it's not letting you post the link in the chat because I don't see it, bro. I don't see it at all. My man OG say, I know the women with the 4B movement is dudes last call with they Ripley from Alien looking asses.
They weren't cute, but I mean, I mean, whatever. I guess some women. I don't think nobody here is following that. I don't think it's a
thing, man. You got some goofies who talk about it online on their social media, on their TikTok and their Instagram and Facebook, but as soon as they log off, they're going to get them cheeks clapped up all the way. You can believe that. They're definitely getting them buns clapped. You feel me?
Or just got a boyfriend. They probably got a boyfriend. Or, maybe they just ain't a straight hoe.
Right.
Buns
hey, but ELITA, check this out, though. ELITA, check this out. They really sitting here calling for women to leave their husbands if they voted for Trump and didn't vote for Kamala Harris.
I saw that. And that's why I'm saying, like, come on, what are we talking about now? Nothing like on a greater scale like that or a political scale can impose on my personal life, like in that capacity. Like, I'm not.
Right.
What the fuck did I got to do with me and my personal husband? Like, if my personal husband loved me, take care of me, he a good husband, and I'm a wife, and I'm supposed to just leave you because 4B said, like, that would never happen.
That sounds good. I just brought that up just to shine some light on the levels of delusion that resides and abides in the minds of a lot of women in America, man. I'm not going to, it's not the majority, but it's a significant enough number.
People though, like I really do, like, personally, on a personal stance, like, I have a lot of alpha energy and I'm a very strong woman, but I'm still a woman and I love men. Like, I don't like to be so sexist or like, men and women need each other, like, and we're the balance of like a beautiful equation. So it's not even about like so many dumb women. It's like so many dumb people, Verge. Like, it's so many dumb people. Like, I know about, for every dumb woman I know, I probably know 10 more dumb niggas. Like, it's just, and vice versa, whatever. Like, it's dumb people.
Yeah, I would have to agree with you, man, because listen here, man. Out of all the dudes who vote for Kamala Harris, 73% of them was
you said black men.
What does that tell? What does that say? What does that say? What does that say about black men? That says that a majority of black men in America want to be led and guided by a female. That's what that says to me. That means the majority of you niggas
feel like at the end of the day, this election was still a race war, whether they want to, the Kamala thing, and that's why I said the female thing of it was a side pitch or just something that, at the end of the day, it was still about race, is what you need to know. Like, and all the motherfucking white people that, even if they did not want to vote for Donald Trump, I'm telling you, they did, because they did not want to see not only a nigga, but a nigga gal. You think we about to see a nigga gal in the White House?
Listen, this is the crazy part about that whole thing. They didn't vote for Hillary Clinton. What in the hell made y'all think they was going to vote for her? Just so the levels of delusions are at levels. It's just like
All time high.
incomprehensible at this point. You know what I'm saying?
All time high.
Yeah, it's just wild though. Like y'all, I mean, if Hillary didn't get in there, what makes you think they're gonna vote for a slut, poor, half Indian, half Irish chick with the
that said she washed her greens in the bathtub? And she said she washed her greens in the bathtub.
Yeah, that's probably what they do in the form Pretty Boy. You know they be doing that shit.
And you don't want to know why I took offense to that. Me personally, I mean, after she said that,
I don't see it in here at all.
I heard a couple people say that they had did that after the fact. However, I grew up in a very rural South, red clay, racist country, small town. And me and my mama, we done cook greens was not only for Thanksgiving, it was just a way of life. And we never cleaned them in the bathtub.
No, I don't think nobody's done that.
Because my mama was also so big on cleanliness, like you couldn't use a sponge or a washcloth that you use in the bathtub in the kitchen, and vice versa. You know what I mean? My mom was like, and it do make sense. Like, why would I use something that I clean the toilet with in the kitchen where I wash the dishes?
Facts.
So why would I take my motherfucking greens to the bathtub where we wash ass?
Right.
And put feet. My hair be shed. You know, my hair shed and shit. Like, fuck out of here. My mama would beat my ass to this day if she heard me cleaning some motherfucking greens in the goddamn
Now
bathtub.
listen here though. This is why I'm not saying, man. Shout out to the homie Big E, man. If you cleaning your greens in your bathtub, please do not invite me over for dinner.
Right.
I don't
want
either.
no part of them greens. No
And so
part
I
of
just been wanting to make that stance for a lot of black people since she did that. And I feel like a lot of people just rode the wave like, oh, okay, we still probably gonna get somebody that's semi-black in there and it's a woman. But no, none of us have been cleaning our greens in the tub all these years.
That's never been recorded. I've never even heard of that ever.
Now
Never
again,
heard.
like I said, I want to err on the side of caution. After she said that, it was a couple people I saw online in comments and shit like, oh, that, and maybe it's happened before. Maybe it has.
I'm pretty sure it has.
I have never, and my mama personally, and again, like I said, we from a very rural southern, we not even on the map. We got red clay. My brothers had to pick peas, and we used to bust watermelons open on the ground. Like, we country. And we never cook greens, clean greens in the bathtub. Never.
That's the thing. Only certain people have done it, but it's not something that most black people do ever. Just because one or two people have done it before, it's not something that us black folks do. It's not a societal trope.
Hey, but I don't know if you watch my nigga Super Ray on Instagram. He funny. He always be watching them Indian cooking videos, and you know, in the little small rural village hut places in India, they always doing some extra shit to make it. So when I think about it,
disgusting.
Maybe that's some Indian shit, Camilla.
Maybe that's some old Indian, Middle Eastern type shit, because y'all just be over there serving.
Maybe you did wash your greens in the bathtub, because that's what you. And you said agree something. Okay, so I don't, whatever. Like, is peeing open for the shower? Let's talk about it.
No, we're not. We don't wash greens.
The fact that we even could talk about it means you shouldn't be cleaning your greens in the tub. You see what I'm saying? Because maybe some people pee in there and maybe some people don't.
Don't do your I don't care if it's collards, mustards, turnips. Don't clean any greens in the tub. Except for your ass.
And see, what I do is I will clean and then de-stem a bushel at a time. Set it to the side for cutting. And if you do that, like, you can kind of do a rotation of it. Right. And it's a lot of greens, but I mean, I have it down to a science after all these years. I know how many, how to cut, how to. Right. We ain't going to the bathtub. That's crazy. For real. I've been wanting to say that for a while. FYI. That's it.
So ELITA, man, ELITA, you got a birthday coming up next week, man. Let's talk
I do.
about it, man.
Yay.
Your birthday is Thanksgiving Eve?
It is the eve of Thanksgiving. It's on Thanksgiving like every 4 years.
Right. You ain't got nothing special planned for your born?
No, but I wouldn't be true to a Sagittarius sign if I had plans.
Goddamn Sagittarius. I can't escape you, bro, for nothing, man.
You love us. And we are like free spirited. And you know, I got some plans, but the plans don't have me. You know what I mean? And it just be like,
y'all batshit crazy too. Sagittarius is batshit crazy too.
And we the best ones. Like, we're really the best ones. For sure.
I'll say we was going to do a show for next Thursday, but since next Thursday is going to be the holiday and everybody going to be with their family.
The day to give thanks. The day to give thanks.
We're going to postpone that. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So everybody can spend some time. ELITA, go ahead and give them your last words. We're going to get up out of here, man. Give them all your contacts and all of that.
My contacts and all that. You always put me on the spot. You know I'm low key.
I'm
ELITA Cash.
Right.
I'm ELITA Cash on all platforms. My YouTube is Elite Vibrations. Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. I don't do Twitter. ELITACASH, like money. That's it. Vibe higher, vibe elitely. It's a wonderful evening in the neighborhood. It is.
You silly as hell, man.
It is. I love Mr. Rogers because he told kids that they were special every day, and sometimes they didn't have nobody to tell them that. You should read about him. He was a good person.
Well, you know, I'm here for my man, Mr. Rogers, man.
Yes. He really lived that life, though. Like, he was a good guy, for real.
He said, boys remain boys.
No, but see, Sagittarius really is the best sign. Deformed pretty boy. We really are. Okay?
I beg to differ, man. I beg to differ.
Everyone begs to differ. But I'm the only one that's correct. And anybody that knows the Sag knows that we're
She said she's the only one that's correct.
You know, for real, because we're fact checkers. Like, we get it
listen
right.
here, ELITA. My daughter's mom is a Sagittarius.
I'm aware.
My ex
I'm aware that
is
you have an obsession with Sagittarius. I am aware.
And now you a goddamn Sagittarius. So
yes.
You know what I'm talking about? Sagittarius is everywhere, man. Y'all got this crazy than the sun, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
get the fire started. R.I.P. my nigga, Mr. Rogers. You feel me?
Yeah, you are. I know. Rest of the ass of the Fred Rogers, man. That's the homie, man. You know what I'm talking about?
No, he was a good guy.
I'll make sure y'all go. Y'all make sure y'all go tap in with ELITA, man. Go subscribe to her YouTube page. Get her YouTube
See, it
number.
is.
Thumbs
See
up,
how
man.
you put it right there?
There
it is.
She be over there dropping the jewels and the gems on the self-health and care on the natural organic side. You know what I'm talking about? And I like that. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I'm all about health and improving my health, and I want to do it as naturally as possible. I don't take pills. I don't do none of that stuff. So, you know,
herbs. I'm big on the herbs, natural.
Man, the herb. Where that come from, y'all?
You gotta have that.
Y'all don't even know. That's not. Yeah, it is solid. He said, "Oh, the herb, the herb."
He said, "Take the what, lead the what." I love that part when he say that.
Take the what?
Take the what?
What you know about them sags, though, the form pretty boy? Hey, the form pretty boy, tell us what you know about them sags before we get on up out of here, man. Crazy ass chicks, man.
He know that they're amazing. And everybody knows that Scorpios are overrated and we're the true, like, you know.
The form people said they like to get it in. No disrespect. Hey, that's I can speak on that to an extent.
I had a hobby, I was good at it, and I had to change because I had 6 kids. So, but I was married, so.
So it's all good.
Yes.
All right, we're gonna get up out of here, y'all, man. ELITA, I'll holler at you behind the scenes. Thanks for tapping through. We're gonna figure out. We might try.
Yes, y'all have a good night.
Do a little
High
improv
vibes.
too. If ELITA up to it, if you up to it next week, man, we might be up. We might do a little improv too. Oh, you said you off?
Yeah, I'll be
So
off
next
on my
Wednesday,
birthday
man,
and
I'll talk to
Thanksgiving.
Elita behind the scenes. Maybe next Wednesday we'll do something special for Elita's born day, man, and have a little impromptu little live stream or something like that. We'll see how Elita feeling. You know what I'm talking about? All right, so we're gonna get up out of here, man. Listen, man, smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, share on your social engineering, tap in with your brother and your brother. You already know, man. Tomorrow night is the Friday night wrap up. Me and my brother King L's in the building. You dig? Make sure y'all be there. Be square. Smash that like button, click the bell, subscribe to the page, share on your social engineering. We gone, man. You know what I'm talking about? We gone, man. Hey, man, ladies, man, y'all with this 4B movement, man. This 4B movement, ladies, man, fall back, man. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Because you're going to settle one of these days, man. And settling's not a bad thing. Don't look at it as such. Just make sure you don't settle for less, man. Tap in, walk with me. Let's go.
You know what comes a time in every man's life when we're ready to settle down and make things right, but only for that special one. You're trying to make her you, but y'all want to keep playing games with these lanes. So make your next move your best move, because we the best dudes. Oh yeah, don't settle for less, man. I can love you better than you can imagine. Take it from madness. Girl, I don't know why you keep these lanes around. You wildin' out, don't you settle for less. Really queen, you know I really wanna invite you to my world and show you my unique persona. We can get together, steam it up like a sauna, take you on the natural high, no marijuana. Just a bottle of wine, some ice chip a second. You holding on to that lens, dude. You should let go. You was gonna be mine from the very get-go. I'm trying to make you white because you special. You got the best clothes, designer fresh clothes, make your own dough, own your own dough. Vehicles fully paid for. That French Lando, selfie queen, you know your angles. Red bottom heels, $5 and trusted bangles. We got the same clothes, copy land, and common bankrolls. Creating generational wealth, so I see bro. I know your needs though, and you know mine's the same. It's an honor and a privilege to give you my last name. I can love you better than you can imagine. Take from madness. Girl, I don't know why you keep playing around. You gotta know. Please, you know that's mandatory. I'm trying to open your mind, peep the allegory. They say that love don't last, so let's change the story. I send my heart out to you, please come for me. Let's take control of our love. No conforming, late night love sessions last until the early morning. Cooking breakfast, but naked eggs, bacon and toast. Fried potatoes and onions, girl, I love you the most. When my body be aching, you rub the pain out. Roll up the Dutchess for me while I pour some pain out. I pour my heart and my soul, plus my pain out. You got a real one, right shit, so leave them things out. Please stop with the games. Mother ladies, listen your time, girl. I didn't know we even in your phone. They always think it's up. You should just fuck with me. So don't settle, don't settle. Don't settle for one that's gonna be there season, baby. It's for the flex. You right. Take you from the back. Girl, I don't know why you keep these lanes around.